Aiken Test in Practical English Proficiency, Grade 1. Number 1.
Hey Lisa, how was your presentation at the environmental conference yesterday?
It actually went better than I expected. I was really nervous at first, especially because one of the keynote speakers was sitting in the front row.
That sounds intimidating. Did he ask you any tough questions?
Surprisingly, no. In fact, he came up to me afterward and said he was impressed by the data I presented on urban sustainability.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, and he even invited me to join a panel discussion he's hosting next month in New York.
That's huge. You must be thrilled.
I am, but I'm also a bit anxious. It's a big stage and I'm not sure I'm ready for that kind of exposure.
Come on, you clearly impressed someone important. Take it as a sign you're on the right path.
Question. What can be inferred about the woman? A. She declined an invitation to speak in New York. B. She was disappointed with her performance. C. She is hesitant about taking the next opportunity. D. She had a negative interaction with the keynote speaker. Answer, C. She is hesitant about taking the next opportunity. Number 2. Did you hear what happened at the board meeting this morning?
No, I missed it. I had a dentist appointment.
Well, there was a huge debate over the proposed restructuring plan.
Really? I thought everyone supported that.
So did I. But apparently several department heads voiced strong concerns, especially about potential layoffs.
That's understandable. Change on that scale always makes people nervous.
True. But what surprised everyone was when the CFO said he wasn't consulted on the financial projections.
Wait, the CFO wasn't involved? That seems like a major oversight.
Exactly. It made the whole proposal seem rushed and poorly planned.
So, what's the next step?
They postponed the vote and scheduled another session next week to address the concerns.
Sounds like they've got a lot to sort out before moving forward.
Question. What is the most likely reason the vote on the restructuring plan was postponed? A. The financial data was inaccurate. B. The CFO resigned unexpectedly. C. There was strong opposition and lack of coordination. D. A key member was absent from the meeting. Answer. C. There was strong opposition and lack of coordination. Number 3.
So, how's the new office location working out for your team?
It's got its pros and cons. The building itself is modern and spacious, which everyone appreciates.
That sounds like a big improvement.
Definitely. But the commute is a nightmare. Several team members now spend over an hour getting to work.
Ouch. That must be affecting morale.
It is. One person has already requested to work remotely full-time, and others are considering the same.
Has management responded to that?
Not yet. They're hoping people will just adjust. But honestly, I think they underestimated how much commute time impacts productivity.
Yeah, that kind of daily stress really adds up.
Exactly. If something doesn't change soon, we may start losing people. Question. What is the woman's main concern about the new office location? A. The building is too small for the team. B. Her team dislikes the interior design. C. The long commute is affecting staff well-being. D. Management refuses to allow remote work. Answer, C. The long commute is affecting staff well-being. Number 4. I finally saw that documentary on food waste you recommended.
What did you think?
Honestly, I was shocked. I had no idea how much food gets thrown out before it even reaches stores.
I know, right? The part about farms dumping vegetables because they don't meet appearance standards really stuck with me.
Same here. I couldn't believe how much produce is wasted just because it's not pretty enough.
It made me rethink my shopping habits. I started buying the ugly fruits and vegetables. They taste the same.
That's a great idea. I've also started freezing leftovers and planning meals better so I waste less at home.
If more people made small changes, we could make a real difference.
Absolutely. I wish more people knew about these issues. Question. What can be inferred about the woman after watching the documentary? A. She thinks the documentary was too biased. B. She is trying to reduce food waste. C. She believes food waste is inevitable. D. She criticizes grocery stores for their pricing. Answer. B. She is trying to reduce food waste. Number 5.
Hey, did you notice that the cafe down the street closed last week?
Yeah, I was really surprised. I used to go there all the time.
Same here. The place was always packed, especially on weekends.
Apparently, it wasn't due to a lack of customers. The owner posted something about rising rent and staffing issues.
That makes sense. They had a help-wanted sign up for months.
I heard they couldn't keep staff because of inconsistent hours and low pay.
It's a shame. It was such a cozy place and had great coffee.
Yeah, small businesses are really struggling these days. Between inflation and labor shortages, it's tough to stay afloat.
I hope someone else takes over the space. Maybe with a better business model, it can succeed.
Me too. It'd be great to have another local spot to hang out. Question. What does the conversation suggest about the cafe's closure? A. It failed because of poor customer service. B. The rent and staffing issues contributed to its closure. C. It was closed temporarily for renovations. D. It relocated to another neighborhood. Answer. B. The rent and staffing issues contributed to its closure.